Hi, my name is Mark, and I would love to welcome you to the channel today. Thanks so much for stopping by. We appreciate it. And we just hope that you're encouraged to get out and try something new today. So I want you to start thinking about why you run. What is your why in life? What drives you? What motivates you? What are the reasons you make the decisions that you do in life? We have to sort of develop that basis and that foundation within us before we can effectively begin to make decisions in our lives that will lead us down the path we're trying to get to. So today, as you're, sitting in front of your TV or your phone or wherever you are, just begin to think about what's inside of you and what's driving you, and maybe does that need to change? What sort of new basis do I need to set my life on to begin walking down a different road, walking down a different path to reach those goals that we might have off down in the future somewhere? What do we need to do today? And not just the how we're doing it, but why are we even doing it to begin with? What are the root basis for the choices we make in life? So begin to think about that today, and just something to ponder over. We may talk about that a little bit as we go through these videos a little bit, but definitely begin to mull that over and see where you are at in life with your why. So today's run was a new loop. I had done many of the sections of the loop, but had never quite put them all together at once. And it was a great length for what I needed. And so I went with it, and it turned out to be a great run. Had lots of the elevation I needed in it, some beautiful views up on top of the mountains as well. So it was some creative new things thrown in there in the mix as well. So I've been preparing for this loop for a while. I was doing some work on some of the access I would need back in the summer, and now I finally had a good opportunity to try it out. So hope you enjoy it, and maybe it will motivate you to get out and take a run today. Well, I'm out for another day on the trail. Probably 15 or 20 miles today. And to be exploring a new loop. So I don't know exactly how far it's going to be, but part of it's on trail system, single track trail. Part of it I'm going to cut up like a bypass, the grassy side of the road, and then head on up the mountain into some gravel roads up on top of the mountain to come back around, back down, finish on some paved roads. That won't be necessarily ideal, but I may enjoy a few paved roads by that point. So here we go. So I've made it over the first hard part. Headed down first big decline, and you can see the bypass over there. I'll be running by a little later. But for now, still just hitting some single track trail. So here we go. About just over 2 miles in, and getting it done right now. So I'm about 3 miles in, and about to head up one of the new trails here. And so I'll take you along and show you what this new trail looks like.
So I finally made it to the top of this new trail. It's about 2.6 miles up. So it's a good elevation workout for sure. But we're gonna head back down this trail and loop back around to the lake from here. So we made it back around to the lake. So I'm gonna take a little trip around the lake and show you what that looks like. So it's a pretty cool view back here. Pretty isolated right now. So you have to run the trail to get back here. But hopefully they'll eventually open it up a little bit more and make it a little bit more accessible to people, because it really is a beautiful lake back here. But right now it's nice and quiet, and the animals love it. I don't know if you noticed back there, but there were lots of deer trail along that section of trail back there. So the deer are definitely coming down to get a drink, enjoy the water. And this is the other side of the lake, so we'll kind of conclude our tour of the lake. So it's time to start the climb. I'm going to start by going up the bypass, as I mentioned earlier, which is right over there. Nice good climb over there, and I'll be hitting a little water runoff that's on the side of the bypass there to get on top of the mountain. So it should be a fun climb for the next, well, several miles, but it'll be good. So thought I would check in with you before it gets much darker. It's really pretty up here on this road. Just kind of goes across the top of this mountain range, line of mountains. We're about just over 11 miles now. I'm estimating this run to be somewhere between 17 to 20 miles. So a little ways yet to go, but this too shall pass. making some good progress. It is cooling down quite a bit, but so far things are going pretty well. Everything feels all right. Hands are starting to cool down, but I have some gloves. It'll all be good, and I'll keep heading across these mountains.
Well, that was a great run. I enjoyed the new circuit there. It was a nice loop. Ended up being about 18, almost 19 miles. It was really close to 19 miles. Finished in the dark, but it was a neat new compilation of little runs I've done here and there over the past year or so. So it was fun to try. I'm definitely going to have to give that one another shot when I need to work on some more elevation. It has a great bit of elevation and some just very unique features on the run as well. So it might be fun to try it sometime on a Saturday or something when I can do it all in light. But I did do the majority of it in light, I think. But it did get dark towards the end and finished up on some road in the dark. But it was all good. I had a headlamp with me and was prepared. So I figured it would end in the dark, and it did. But it was a great run and accomplished its purpose. So the Cheaha 50K is coming up in a hurry. We're just weeks away now. It'll be right around the corner. I'm definitely tapering and preparing to get ready for this next 50K. It'll be interesting to see how things go. Training hasn't been completely on par with where I would like it for sure, but we take what we're given and roll with the punches and continue to push ahead as best we can. So if you have any questions or comments, make sure to note those below. Please like and share, as it helps us out so much. We thank you so much for all the views and all the sharing that you're doing out there. Definitely appreciate that. Continue to do that and continue to watch. We're here to help you. So let us know how we can help you out. Cheaha 50K will be coming up really soon, and then after that we'll probably be heading into more of a 5K time period where I'll be working with my son Trevor on some of his 5K times. So that's probably where we will be heading after the 50K is over, just to give you a little heads up if you want to jump in on some of that fun. But for now, make sure you get out there, start hitting the road and hitting the trails. Start putting one foot in front of the other, just doing something to change who you are today to be better tomorrow. Start doing something. Read a book today. Step out and run a little bit today. Just do some things to make yourself a little bit better tomorrow from where you are today. And yeah, we might have setbacks here and there, but don't let the setbacks hold you down. Continue to push forward. Continue to grow. Continue to find avenues for developing who you are and how you interact with the world around you. So thank y'all so much, and go run to win.